Government officials and top business executives from both Guyana and India today participated in a business roundtable at the Pegasus Conference Center in Georgetown. The engagement was aimed at creating partnerships and investment opportunities, as well as discussing areas of bilateral cooperation and strengthening ties between the two countries.
The current and next phase of the relationship between India and Guyana will be defined not least by economic and business relations and ties. And for reasons that should be quite obvious, India for many years has been amongst the fastest growing economies of the world and the most dynamic of economies around the world. Indeed, for many years, India has been one of the main drivers of global economic growth.
Senior Minister within the Office of the President with responsibility for finance, Dr. Ashley Singh, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Hugh Todd, and Minister within the Ministry of Public Works, Deodat Indar, represented Guyana's government, while Dr. Subramanyam Jaishankar, India's Minister of External Affairs, represented the Indian government.
And today, if one were to survey the economic spectrum in India, India would qualify as one of the very few countries of the world where you could quite safely say that every single thing is manufactured, from a paperclip to an airplane. At the same time, in the opposite end of the world, at the opposite side of the world, and on a initially or at the current time much smaller scale, small Guyana is now today one of the fastest growing economies in the world.
Dr. Singh noted that a large degree of Guyana's growth over the past few years has been due to the spillover effects of its booming oil and gas sector. However, government remains committed to creating an economy that is not centered around oil and gas.
Suffice it to say that irrespective of what you do in India, whether you manufacture the paperclip or the airplane, or wherever you fall within that spectrum, whether you produce goods or services, whichever sector you're operating in, if you're looking for external opportunities, Guyana is ripe with such opportunities.
Minister Todd told the gathering that government will continue to work at a policy level to ensure connectivity between policymakers and business leaders to advance economic development.
So this partnership is one in which we'll see the advancement in many sectors here in Guyana. We have about 8 areas that we're working on at the technical level, which feeds into a balanced framework because we want to have balanced development. And it would outline the areas where you also, our business delegation from India, would understand exactly how to position yourselves. We're going to provide incentives to ensure that we ensure that we have a balanced business environment.
Several memoranda of understanding were signed for collaboration in the areas of agriculture, oil and gas, investment, and health. An India-Guyana Chamber of Commerce was also established to promote and facilitate trade, investment, and cultural exchange between the two countries. Reporting for the Department of Public Information, I am Misha Seeley.